Alright, welcome back to Mario Adventure 2. I kind of glossed over the fact, I think the tune here over the file select is, I think it's supposed to be live and learn, so that's pretty funny. I didn't even really notice that the first time. Okay, so we'll head back into Sonic's story. So yeah, every time you enter into the game there, you get to choose whichever path, but yeah, we'll just stay on the Sonic story for now. So yeah, I think this one is that sign said is like more or less a free form kind of level. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say, okay, can I actually get on top of this or whatever? Aha. All right, let's see. How do I want to get up there? Oh. Okay, that is going to be interesting. I'm not really sure what it wants me to do to get on top of the center part there. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I've got an idea. Well, now I can't get over the top of this. No, but I have a thought. Alright, let's see if I can... Alright, there we go. Yeah, we'll go this way first. Alright. Does this actually do anything super interesting? So I've got to... Alright, I still have to figure out how to get over to those. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach them. Yeah. Alright, can I do anything from over here? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, I think it might be time to see what's going on with this, Oh, is this just, wind? Alright. Whoa, hold on. Oh, that gives me, like, wing cap powers. That is interesting. Alright, hang on. I gotta see if I can figure out about how to get that. Okay, so I might just walk over top of that. Alright. No. Okay. Alright, I think I'm getting more of an understanding now. Alright. Let's see. Alright, there's that one. I'm gonna have to use the this, I suppose. Alright. Is there anything else that I can use this for? Alright, so there is this one over here on top of that Sphinx head. Alright. Let's take stock of this room again. Oh yeah, I should probably be getting some coins too, because we do have those 100 coin star to worry about, so yeah. Alright, so the freeform level design here is definitely an interesting change from the very linear city escape. Yeah, what was this? Wild Canyon, that's right. Okay, I missed your coin. So I think, like, one of the only things that would have been, like, maybe a little extra cool for this is if they would have turned the coins into rings. That just be like a personal preference. Alright. Yeah, make sure we get the 5 out of you. Alright. Oh, no, I didn't want to go down. I don't want to go all the way up here. Hang on. Wait. Hold on. What happens if I go down this? Ah, okay. That actually works. Alright, so we have more of these guys here. Alright, I can get behind that. Now were there any stars that I'm missing? Okay, there's one in that corner. There's nothing over here. Okay. Nothing over here, just that in the check post. No. Climb on top of the box. Thank you. Alright. Okay, we got our checkpoint. Another star. Must destroy all the gun boxes. Alright, so there is another star over there. Alright, let me see. Wait. Ah, okay. So that's a pushable box. Cool. Alright, let's go back up. We'll see what else we can investigate up in this room here. So yeah, I guess as far as maybe this hack would be concerned, then I did have like a thought, like when I go back and consider, you know, the early what is this? Yeah, those early 3. Wait. Okay, why is this guy following me? Hang on, I lost my train of thought there a bit, but that's weird. I don't even remember which one of these things I had went down, but let me take this back over to this room here. Wait. What is that thing now? I do not recall. Alright, I'm gonna jump down onto this platform here. But yeah, as I was thinking about, like, the old, you know, the, not old Sonic games necessarily, but like the Dreamcast era here with like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Like, I know like one of the popular things is always sort of just to say, oh, well, Sonic had like a rough time, you know, moving into the 3D era. Like Mario, you know, had Mario 64 right off the bat. Amazing classic game, which, I mean, it definitely is. I mean, don't get me wrong. But I always felt like that was like a little bit unfair. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Wait, can I actually do anything with wall kicking there? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Okay. Alright, so I don't have to, so I don't have to necessarily go all the way back down, but, I mean, I feel like when, you know, when people say, like, oh, they just dismiss, like, the 3D Sonic games like that, I mean, it does seem like a little bit unfair. I mean, 'cause for me, it always feels like, you know, I don't know if you can really just, like, call it, oh, you know, they were bad games or anything necessarily. Oh, alright, that's a little bit trickier, but it would be like saying, oh, you know, maybe something like, if I'm thinking like to horror movies or whatever, like, it'd be saying, oh, Friday the 13th was, you know, bad because it wasn't as good as Halloween or something like that. I'm like, I don't think, you know, you want to be dismissive just because it didn't end up being like as good of a game as something like Mario 64. Now, for my opinion, also, like, you know, I do have like a lot of respect for, like, you know, what the Mario games have always brought to the table in terms of gameplay. I do like give Sonic franchise credit for being much more willing to, I guess you'd say, like, take narrative risks, like, you know, like even to you know, the current day, like, in terms of story, you're not necessarily getting like anything super, you know, out of the box for your average Mario game. I mean, it's like not every not every Sonic game is definitely a hit in terms of story, but like they're mostly willing to at least try to do something different. Like Mario games, like if I ever had like some sort of complaint, oh, I almost missed you right there. Like, I would like more of a story. Like, even the best, you know, Mario games still kind of leave me like, okay, yeah, we did all that, but, you know, what else, you know, could we have done to make it a little bit more than just like, oh, you know, we're gonna stop out whatever weird scheme Bowser is. I mean, Mario's just kind of along for the ride mostly. Like, we haven't really gotten as much characterization. Like, that's why I didn't really mind when they, you know, oh, we're not gonna have Charles Martinet back to do the voice for Mario in the movie. It's like, you know, I feel like he would have probably had to really change up the characterization he'd done for Mario over all these years. I mean, ultimately, you know, Nintendo mostly tasked him with just being like, very much like, okay, we need you to be able to convey Mario's character, you know, without really us giving him much in the way of like big dialogue. Like, we just have like lines we're gonna give you. So, I mean, I think it's definitely a testament to his skill that, you know, he did get, you know, that across with basically, oh, you know, he's just gonna have a couple lines like every game. I mean, alright. I gotta figure out how to get this star over here. I'm not really sure. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Okay. Think I might know. Alright, well, let's get rid of the Goombas. Yeah, Sonic, I mean, right from the get-go, like, you know, Sonic had, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna have a whole bunch of characters. Oh, okay, that was a little bit further than I thought it was going to be, but now I know. Ah, come on. And like I said, sometimes they've really gone overboard with it, but, like, some of the, you know, the better 3D Sonic games, like, I'm still a pretty big fan of Unleashed. I thought, you know, they did a pretty good job with balancing the story and the amount of characters in that entry. I mean, even like the early Sonic Adventure games too. Like, I think it was really maybe when we started getting into maybe Sonic Heroes, which I never really ended up playing myself, but I've seen enough of it through videos. I think that's maybe where we're, you know, things really started to get a little bit overdone in terms of like, okay, we have so many characters here, and it's like not necessarily able to balance them all in a very satisfying way. All right, let's see. We have Star there. Let's see. Alright, what happens when I go over to this bumper? Whoa! Okay. Alright, let's go down here, because there's one in this corner. Alright, yeah, climbing out of these, on top of these guys is still pretty awkward, but... Alright, we got that figured out. Alright, and not really worried about Pokey. We've already gotten all the coins we need. Alright. Well, maybe I just have to wall kick off there. I think I'm probably just making that a little bit too complicated. Alright. So there is, oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. No! Oh, okay. At first I thought I was gonna, like, am I gonna have to end up taking, like, our, pseudo wing cap ability? Oh! Okay, am I, like, just not able to stand on that platform at all without triggering the spring? Alright. There we go. Alright, where else do I go? Okay. So wait, we got them all, right? Find all the stars. I mean, it looks like we do, right? Yeah, we got all of our, yeah, we got them all, right? Like, there's nothing else then to do in here? It seems a little weird that it would be like, 5.9%, but yeah, I'm looking at this thing. Okay, I think I got them all. Let me just head back up here. All right. Well, let's see what happens if I exit course. All right, cool. So, yeah, that was a pretty fun level there. I guess I was just kind of expecting it to be a little bit more like, how is it, Prison Lane? Yeah, I was expecting maybe more like once I got all the exits, something would end up spawning or whatever. Let's see, was there anything else in here? No, that's kind of weird. Alright, so this looks like it'll be kind of a maze level. I don't know that I'll get through all this, but I figure it wouldn't hurt to at least start this level out here and kind of just see. So we got through that one pretty quickly, so maybe just like a little bit of a sneak peek. Alright. Okay, yeah, this looks really cool. Alright, so yeah, next time we come back to Mario Adventure 2, which will be sometime here in the new year. You know, next year, like you'll have to wait a whole year for this. No, I can't resist that joke, but yeah, we'll continue on here with Prison Lane, and we'll see how quickly we get through that course as well. But yeah, again, this is so cool. So I'm now I got a feel for both versions of levels that we're doing, like the straight linear levels and the explore everywhere levels. That's pretty interesting. And then we got that star radar too. So I didn't end up needing it too much. There wasn't anything that was too hidden. So I'm guessing as we get to later levels that we're gonna find more stars that are more deviously hidden there. So yeah, we'll continue on Mario Adventure 2. Actually, but yeah, I think technically the next thing will be the next segment of Soul Calibur 3. That'll be our first thing up, actually, now that I think about it. Because yeah, I think we have to do Mitsurugi's story next. And we did unlock some extra characters too, so we added more to our list of characters we're going to go through story mode. Still more characters to unlock that we'll be going through story mode as well, but yeah, got lots to keep going through both games, so it's gonna be hopefully 2026 ends up being just as fun and productive as I had with 2025. I mean, I got through a lot of games. I think the only one that ended up kind of falling apart at the end was the Mario 3 randomizer, but kind of just circumstances outside control as we went through that. So, but other than that, we got through a lot of games in 2025. It was great. So, hey, if I can be even close to that level of consistent, hey, it should be a pretty fun year. So, all right, hope you all have a great New Year's. I will catch you guys next time.